I think according to current projections, Indonesia's demographic bonus, so to speak, will last until around 2035, which is when the percentage of elderly of total population is expected to reach more than 15%. From the current level of 8%. I think we can generally expect to see greater investment in human capital over time, but also higher levels of consumption and investments as discretionary income increases. Over time, of course, this facilitates the transition to an economy that is less labor-intensive and more knowledge-based. Now, however, post-2035, Indonesia will likely face the challenge of an aging population. As we've seen in Singapore, Indonesia may face labor shortages and a greater need for the state to provide social security for the aging and elderly. Achieving self-sufficiency is a nice political catchphrase, but the reality is that any attempt at self-sufficiency may adversely impact the majority of the population. It is a tremendously difficult task that requires extensive investment, adoption of technology, and management practices that can increase productivity to a level where domestic production can meet demand. Looking at foodstuffs specifically, we've seen the Jokowi administration push into a corner by rising beef prices after a ban of beef import in earlier 2015. This ban has been eased for the fasting month. Similarly, the government has introduced a ban on rice imports. And while this has held steady thus far, despite an increase in the rice prices, and that is due to the rice stockpile anyway, there are signs that the government may ease this ban going forward. Now, bearing in mind, SBY has also imposed similar ban in the past with no lasting success. More broadly, a more feasible solution is for Indonesia to encourage domestic production of items that are currently imported through more incentivizing policies for both domestic and foreign investors. This would comply with the national treatment requirements contained in the ASEAN Comprehensive Investment Agreement.